Hello friends, today we'll see the isometric view of this example 4. Prior to this also we have solved the same example by giving the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'll tell another way of solving it, this problem by different way, and I hope you will like it. It is going to be fast also. So the first is what? If you see this object, its overall length is 75, width is 50 and height is 40. These three dimensions are required. With these three dimensions, prepare the isometric view. And how to prepare this isometric view? For that, first draw the vertical line, then line inclined at an angle of 30 degree on right hand side and line inclined at an angle of 30 degree on left hand side, like this. Once we mark this, intersection of these three axes is going to be origin, and from this mark all the dimensions. Origin is on left hand side, length will be on right, and that length is 75. Then how we can mark 75? So it will be like this. So this is 75, and width is 50. That also we can mark. How we means 50, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So it is 50. And height 40, 20, 40, like this. So it is going to be 40. And once you mark 40, so my suggestion is remove up to 40 the upper portion of the height. So it is 40. So it will be easier for drawing the isometric box. Then draw this vertical line like this, and from this also, from this height, mark the line towards this. From this again mark the line toward this side also. Then from this intersection, like this, and from this intersection it will be like this. Now we are having this isometric box. Means overall object will be in this box only. Now if you see it neatly, this object, what we can see from the front view, major portion is missing. The major portion is missing, and again at the same time in the top view, this slot is visible. Its height is only how much? It is 15. So this portion, and in that 15 there is a slot, and whatever this part is there, so it is right at the frontal side, right at the frontal side. Then first, if we mark like this, initially we mark some light, so the height is 15, and in this 15 I'll mark this line. Means this portion is not removed, so it is going to be as it is. Similarly, this line I'll mark on this side. It's very light, and above it, so this portion is missing. So whatever this part is there, so it is missing. Can we remove that completely from this box? And how we can remove it? So if you see it, so the total is 60, means we have to leave from this side 15. So it is 15, and from this side it is 20. It is 20, and we can mark this line, leaving 50 on one side Means from this box, whatever this portion, means this portion, it is not existing at all, then it can be removed completely like this. So this portion, so whatever this portion above it, so first you remove it. Then how we can remove it? So as it is not existing, erase it, and then from this mark a light line, and whatever this edge is there, so such edge will get at this place, and then afterwards we can mark. So it is going to be 15. It is going to be 15. Means looking to the front view, our object should be inside this. But now if you see the top view, so whatever this portion is there, that slant surface and this surface, it is not at frontal side, only it is up to 25 from the back side. Then we can mark that 25 from the back side, 10, 20, 25. So means almost its midpoint, and then remove it. And now even though we can make this portion, so as we know that it is going to be there, and so even though if we make it dark, it will do. It is 20. It is 20. It is 25. It is also 25. And its depth, if we see it, it is also 25. Or the depth will mark later. So instead of that, so what I'll do, I'll make it dark. This line. This line. Correct. This portion means in the top view this portion, and in the front view this portion, it is there, but before it some part is there. So this part if we remove, it will be better, because whatever this portion is there, its height is only 15. Then how we can remove it? So if we remove this, we'll understand in much better way. Even though in the top view it is not existing at all, then how to draw this part? It is 25, its depth is 25. And from this, if we mark its third edge, it will match with it. So this portion, it is back side, and now from this, in the top view, we can find this. It is a rectangle. If you see it in the top view, complete line. So this line is in front of it, and it is 15. It is 15. Now, so whatever this part is there, so in this part there is a square slot and that rectangular slot. So 25, 25, 25 here you can mark and you can cut. Directly it is not existing in the top view. Then how we can mark it? Or another way is what? Straight way now you can draw. So it is 75. From this, mark 25. Then gap of 25. And then this is 25. Correct. And once we mark this 25, it is 15. It is 15. Correct. Don't mark it dark because in the front view we find it, but here there is a gap. Or when the partition is there, there is a change of surface. This surface and this surface, they are at different level. It's 25. Then from this again it is 25. And inside it, it is 15. This is 15. So in the top view, if you see it straight way, it is 15. It is 15. So 15 inside, then mark this edge. Now, again, how to mark this slot neatly? This edge is remaining. So its depth is 15. So this is also 15. And it is also 15. Width then from this, if we mark 15, it will match with it. It will match with this. And from this, if we try to mark 15, it will match with this. So this is the rectangular slot, and by this way we can prepare this object. Earlier, as I told, so we have prepared this by numbering, and now by simple isometric, very simple isometric techniques. So finally, give the dimensions very fastly. Its width. Here you can mark the length, and for the height is concerned, you can do like this. You can extend this line and then lowermost edge, you can extend this. Very light. Light lines should be very light. It is 40. So it is the isometric view of those two views. I hope you will like it. Thank you.